Thank you, Joshi, also because he set a very good graph for my speech here. Joshi talked about the agent, and now I'm talking about the multi-agent system, which is called agentic agent, where you have more than one agent, to almost automate your business. A little bit. Okay, sorry. A little bit about myself. My name is Dung. I'm the Director of Technologies and Innovation at Gradion. I have more than 10 years working at Gradion to deliver software, digital transformation, and tech consultancy. And I'm the big fan of AI. I'm fully aware that AI can make mistakes, but I had a big belief in the future of the AI, absolutely. I'm the gamer that I really like play games, especially RPG games and soul-like RPG. One of my favorite game is Elden Ring. Do you know? Anyone knows Elden Ring? No? Raise your hand. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, amazing. And you know that I'm building let's say a copy of Elden Ring in the turn-based game with Claude. So I'm basically building an artifact, and once I'm done, and I can share it with you guys if you are interested. Okay? Yes, absolutely, it's for free. Currently, I'm leading the AI initiatives at Gradion, and one of the projects that I'm leading right now is the Agentic OS. So Lars already mentioned in the opening speech around the Agentic OS, and we will talk more after lunch, so please don't miss that speech, all right? Thank you. It's just a marketing. All right, and so I would like to tell you about the multi-agent system, how it would look like. And as you can see that we have multiple agents that with a multiple different colors, like pink color, blue, but it doesn't really matter. But you have like marketing agents, we have sales agent, pre-sale, staffing, hiring, and so on. But they all connect and talk to each other. This is very important because the agents are Joshi is only do some small stuff, but we also need to have an orchestrator where connect multi-agents in one system to automate the entire organization. And the expected number that we want to have in the improvement is 35% for the entire organization if we build the multi-agent system properly.
Where does it come from?
Yes?
35%.
Well, it's just our expectation. And I did some research, but people still try and error. So we don't have a very solid number right now, but it's just my expectation is worth it. And I have a good news and the bad news for you. The good news is that I don't have a very long representation with all the text or numbers. And the bad news also is that I am not going to do any demo today for the Agentic OS. But I have another good news. I bring my assistant to do the demo of the Agentic OS. So please welcome my assistant. No, sorry, not this guy. This guy is boring. So not this guy, but this one. All right. Okay, so please switch to. All right, so I have my assistant as a chat agent. Hello.
Hello, how can I assist you today?
All right, who are you?
I am Anna, Nguyen's Gradion Technical Director Assistant, here to help you manage complex tasks.
Come on, Anna. I told you many times that my name is Dung, not Dung.
I apologize for the mistake. Thank you for correcting me. How may I assist you, Young?
Good. Okay, anyways, please say hello to my audience here.
Hello to your audience. What business decisions can I help you navigate today?
Yeah, please say hello to her. Thank you. All right. So, shall we? Can you start some joke today, just to welcome my audience?
A hearty virtual welcome. Why did the accountant break up with the calendar? Its days were numbered. What kind of fun are we diving into, Young?
I don't get it. Give me the answer.
It just means its time was almost up. Ready for another?
Now, please switch to the serious mode.
Understood. Back to business then. What is on your mind?
Okay, so before we continue, I would like to give a little context here. So the Agentic OS is the big one is internal build by Gradion, and I would not, like to expose any internal information here in the scope of this speech. I try to create another, let's say, another Agentic OS for the SME business. So I gave the context for her already, and the business is quite medium company with around 50 employees. And I already gave the context for her, and he also has a context to 3 agents. So sales, finance, and inventory agents. It's an e-commerce platform where they sell items. So Anna, is you still here?
Yes, I am still here. Ready?
See? All right, so I have the client. They're asking for a order of 1.2 million euros in 2 weeks, and they're asking for a, let's say, 12% discount. Should I accept that? So
That is a complex decision. To provide the best analysis, I need to understand your priorities. Are you most concerned about potential fragilities or preserving flexibility?
well, I know. So I heard that some shortage in our inventory. So, but I'm just concerned that what would become fragile if I accept this offer.
Considering potential inventory shortages, accepting this 1.2 million euro order introduces several fragilities over the next 30 days. Your inventory levels may drop below safety levels within 10 days, potentially impacting 2 key customers and revenue at risk. There could also be a temporary cash flow gap. These are not critical today, but they do reduce operational flexibility.
As you can see on the right side, there's agent logs where Anna actually talked to the agents and they get information. So it's basically this demo is basically that we ask the agents who has the access to the database. So the agents read the information from the database and then they answer the question from Anna, and then I do the analysis, to give me answers. So this is, I think, it's a very common use case where you, as a business owner, want to make, let's say, a difficult decision, and you don't have enough information, data, to say yes or no. So this is very important, and most of the companies out there, maybe they don't, what? Okay. So please keep it on. So the most companies here, they make decision based on the data. So that's why I chose this example for the demo. All right, so could you please explain why they are not critical today?
While the factors I mentioned create potential fragilities, they are not considered critical currently because the current state maintains some buffer or mitigating factors. However, accepting the order reduces that buffer, making the system more vulnerable to unforeseen events or changes within the next 30 days.
Okay, So what could be my options to preserve the flexibility?
To preserve flexibility, you have three options. You could accept 800,000 euros of the order to maintain inventory availability, split the delivery to protect cash flow timing, or accept the full order and pause online promotions for 3 weeks to preserve inventory stability.
Okay, the third option to accept the full order and pause online promotion sounds good to me. Let's go with that and send the Slack message to me.
Done. I've sent the message to Zach.
Okay, let's open the Slack and check. It's actually sent.
The confirmation has been provided. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Where's only option? Can you please also include a summary of the order?
Done. I've sent the message to Slack again with the summary.
Good, thank you, Anna.
You're welcome, Young. Feel free to reach out if you have further questions.
Yes, that's for the demo. As you can see that the agents can actually execute the task if you want. I ask her, to send the agents is basically send the message to the relevant people in your organization about let's say my decision, and then they get informed, and then they can prepare for the next steps. So that's the idea, but still in the scope of this demo. All right. Did it go so fast, or do you have any question yet? Or anyone want to give a try with Anna? Absolutely, after my speech. I have only 2 slides. Anyone? No? Yes?
I have a question regarding accountability, because here I assume everything is correct. Because when I work with different AI agents, I just upload different files. I like, hey, copy this. I see like, oh, this is missing, this is missing, this is missing in the output. So like, I have to always to check if it's read right. So regarding here, so I completely trust the AI agent, and in the end it turns out it's wrong. So whose fault? And it's just the agent, right? So how do I make sure? How can I follow up, check that the flow, the calculation is correct here?
Where's the show thinking? Okay, so size is missing here, but we have this one to show the entire logs, and also we have the futures here, but somehow it's disappeared. Okay. We need to talk. There's a thinking where you can click on the thinking to show that how the bot receive the information and how they think and give the answers, so you can check. Does that answer your question, hopefully?
Yes.
Thank you.
How would you implement something like this on an enterprise level, where you have a lot of compliance and maybe data cannot be accessed from everywhere, so having like an agent for everything?
Very good question, thank you. So here, as you can see that we have the legal agent. So the legals will ensure the compliance, the data security, and so on. So we need to have an agent like dedicated for that part. Absolutely, we cannot skip any department in the company. Even if that we don't use the legal agent here, we still need to have the human agent. Human legal agent, to ensure that the AIs won't go wild. And technically, in the AI agents, we can also set up some guardrails, like ensure that the agent won't go further. For example, for this demo, I asked Anna, to not go talk about a place around our revenue or something like that, but only focus on the business analysis. That's the way that we can, restrict the AI. All right. Yes.
Can you talk a bit about the tech stack? What frameworks?
Absolutely. That's the next step.
Okay, great.
That's the next slide. All right. So we have, so you see the similar terms here, right? We have tool, we have agents. So as you can see that we have inventory, we have finance, we have sales, and we have sub agents. And so basically, Anna, we use Google Live API, right? The SDK. As it's a still preview model. So it's still in review and still developing, not release a stable version. So, but we want to show the new capability here to our view. And we have the, let's say, the task manager with the task queue that we can give the task to Anna, to execute. And then Anna will talk to the sub agent below, to have the analysis and then update the state of the task. And as you can see in the agent log, there's a log of the task updated. All right. For further for the tech stack, we have Google Live API, and behind that is Gemini API key. So I use a Gemini API key. For the building agents, we use Jenkit, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Jenkit. So Jenkit is very similar to LangChain. LangChain. It's a framework to build AI. Yes, someone asked about how to build AI agents. Actually, there's quite several frameworks right now to build agents. I can name something like Crew AI, Jenkit, or LangChain. LangChain is the most difficult one for the beginners. Jenkit is a little bit easier to understand, and Crew AI as well, and so very like non-tech people friendly. Yep. So, do you have any more details about the technologies?
How do you take care of the context transfer between agents? So you have multiple microservices or load balancing between the agents because they run in different GPUs. But how do you transfer the context? Do you use a shared vector database?
So for this demo, absolutely not, because I don't really need it. But for the real one, the Agentic OS, absolutely, we need to have the vector DBs, to store the data. Let's share the context.
Do you use PostgreSQL or?
Yes, Postgres.
Okay.
With a BG vector.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's one concern, additional to the question from Nguyen, on GDPR level on EU. If you use systems which are American, for example, and not European, and you use it not in a closed system, you give away essential data from your company outside the EU. That would be not compliant in the EU. How do you handle that? For big companies, enterprises, it's a no-go in Germany, for example.
Okay.
Like a company like Schwarzgroup would never accept something like this as long as it's data going outside of Europe.
Okay, so you are talking. So if I understand you correctly, you are talking about GDPR,
Yeah, so
that the data cannot go outside of Europe,
Exactly.
right? So for this, it's basically that it's not about the personal information. Actually, this is about the organization data, right? So we use the data of the organization, not the personal information.
Okay.
So it's absolutely okay for the GDPR.
You can rent local instances.
Yeah, also the same thing.
Also, yes.
I just want to
possible.
make sure because in the whole flow, it's the whole company, including HR and stuff, which is again personal data, etc., etc.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
One question?
Yes.
So you could, in theory, also have everything locally running for you, so you don't need any cloud solutions at the end.
It's absolutely possible, but as Lars said, it would become really expensive if you always build a local MN, because investing into building your own AI model is super expensive.
It would not be about creating an own AI model, but hosting it on the own infrastructure.
Same, because you're hosting it, you need to base on a model, right, or open source model, and also open source model absolutely cannot compare to GPT, Gemini, or Opus, right? Opus is just probably new one, so it's much more expensive. Possible, but yes.
Yeah, so
speaking of expenses, what we heard in a few of the previous talks as well was the cost of the token. So I can imagine that in a solution like this, you have a lot of tokens being...
Not so a lot.
Okay.
Not so a
Can you
lot.
give like a rough estimate, like how much, for example, tokens that the workflow you just showed kind of...
I think for this one, it's just a few.
5K is around this, I think.
Yeah, 5K tokens is just like just a few dollars for this demo. Just a few dollars.
Because in this demo, we try to use the live model, so it's a little bit cost bigger because the model needs to send the audio, so it costs more tokens, like the image. Yeah. If you only using the test, just it's much cheaper than this.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Anything else? Oh, no. Thank you.
Sorry, I'm Luis. Just ask a question, not about technologies much.
Sure.
So I'm have the travel agents company. So usually, if I saw you have the AI agents, so you have the AI agent about HR, about sales, about accountants.
Yes.
What if you make in Luis, the sales is me, for the AI agents? So what is the positions of the humans in this project? So what position of the humans in here? Because if you make one the AI agents like me, so in company don't need Luis, don't need me. So in the company don't need anyone working this. What happens? So I'm thinking if you just open the business, you make the AI agents. You know, we sell the tours, we have the itineraries, we have everything ready. You just only make one of the CEO, the founder, decide everything, contact and make advertisements, give for the customers anything they need, the price, experience, itineraries, everything like that. You just make that. You can make about 100 companies like this.
Yeah.
Don't need to cost anything.
Great question.
Important for humans.
Yes, great question. And to answer your question, I would like to mention again one thing that say by Lars is about no AI zones. In our company, there's always no AI zones. And it's absolutely, we cannot replace human with AI in the no AI zones. So the example that Lars gave is the phone screening that we need, to have the TA executive to talk to the candidates. So in your business, maybe that you also need to have the agents, to actually make a call to your client, to your customer, to really, really understand what they want, and maybe they have some customization for their trip, right? So that's absolutely the AI cannot do it because, well, AI can do a lot of stuff right now, but maybe sometimes the AI is so cold. AI cannot, fully understand what they want, especially about the feeling, about this emotion. And traveling experience is absolutely is about emotion, right? So AI can automate, let's say 80 or even 90% of your business, but you still need people, to work for you in the no AI zone, to confirm. And in my demo, there's still, I check with the options, I challenge her, and then I chose the option. So it's me. So it's, as a human, I make the decision, not the AI.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much. Very interesting about that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Say Dung, not
Yes.
Young, right?
Yes. I need to talk to her. All right. If nothing else, so please stay in touch. And here's the QR for my LinkedIn. If you have any further question, please connect with me on LinkedIn. All right. Thank you, everyone.